Build It Better call. We're fresh back from just an electric extravaganza. Over 20,000 of our Herbalife family and friends united, celebrating a year of success and just getting all of the training and the nuggets and the emotion and the motivation to keep moving for another just exciting all around. We have a very special call, very honored with our guest today on this call this evening. But before we get to our guest, of course, we always love to hear from all of you guys, feel your energy. So operator, could you please open up the lines? Wow. So we were on our pre-conference a couple of minutes ago, and we were just saying, all right, when we open up the lines, there's over 1,000 people on the phone. It was still climbing right before we went live. And we said it sounds more like static than cheers, but we know you guys are cheering and are excited to be on this call. If you were at Extravaganza, which I'm sure all of you, if not most of you were, you heard about the most exciting, the best promotion ever in the history of Herbalife. We're excited to bring this very, very special guest on the phone to tell you more about it. So without further ado, please help me welcome the #1 distributor in the world, none other than Founder Circle member Susan Peterson. Susan.
Hey guys, listen, I'm so excited to be able to talk to you all tonight, and I'm going to try not to try to talk too fast or anything like that, because I want to make sure that you get this promotion inside and out. And as we say in the South, I want it to be thick as mud, okay? I want you guys to get this. I want you to be so abundantly clear on what you need to do and what you need to help with your downline and how you need to help with all the different things going on in this and how you can take advantage of this. This truly is amazing. Okay, they call it the sponsoring and mentoring promotion, but I got to tell you, I just plain call it the best promotion ever. It is, and ever is in capital letters. You guys everybody needs to either have their computers or their iPads or their, some of you can do it on your phone if you've got fast fingers, or you can do it the old-fashioned way with paper and pen or pencil. You need to be taking notes here, because this is your chance to really write it down and make sure that every single part of it, that you've got it written down so you understand it, because you're only as good as knowing exactly what it is. And I want everybody to think about this. This promotion is the roadmap. Now, the destination is where you want to go in your Herbalife business. And so everybody is at different places on the roadmap. But if we all work together and we all use the same roadmap, we're all going to end up at the same destination, and it's going to be incredible. And I just want to talk about destinations before we start. Okay? Everybody write down the number 370. 370. Because the destination at 370, that's how many days it is until the Extravaganza 2018 here in my hometown, Houston, Texas. And I want Houston, Texas to never be the same again. I want to have not 20,000 Herbalife distributors in Houston, Texas next July. I want to have 40,000. And I know we can do it. And I'm telling you what, we are on a mission. We've got an absolute killer plan. Everybody can do this, no matter what level. This is so exciting. So I want everybody to start thinking right now. You write down that 370 days. I want you to start thinking, this is our end goal here in Houston, Texas. How many new people are you going to have that you personally sponsored? That's the key. How many new people are you going to have that you personally sponsored showing up here in Houston, Texas at the 2018 North America Extravaganza? How many new people are you going to have in your organization, in your team, that come here to Houston, Texas? I'm telling you what, this is going to be a game changer, and I can't think of a better place than Space City, Houston, Texas. We're going to take off like a rocket. I'm telling you what, this is the deal. It is exciting. So let's talk about the best promotion ever, okay? Now, before we start, we got to think about this. You know, when we think about our business in general, we know that everything really depends and revolves around getting clients, around getting customers and taking care of them. And I got to tell you, you guys have done a stellar, amazing job with that. And I know you're going to keep doing a stellar job, and even better than a stellar job. There's no question in my mind. But we've got a lot of customers, and this is how we build our businesses, with customers. But you know what? There are so many people. You just have to get out of your house and walk around and see what's going on in the world. You know, I mean, just go down to the library, go anywhere, and you're going to see people that need our products. People that just don't have energy. People that are tired. They're run down. They've got, they've got stress. They're overweight. They're underweight. Their skin doesn't glow. Okay, they don't have that spring in their step. These are our future customers. And there's a lot of these people. All you have to do is look around. But you know what? We've got to have more team members. We've got to have distributors. We've got to have new ones. We've got to have more to take care of all the people that we haven't even been able to get to yet. So it only makes sense. It's like the canoe. And if you're in the canoe and you're on the lake and you're trying to go from one part of the lake to the other part of the lake, if you just do nothing but get customers, you have the paddle on the left side, the left side, the left side, you just go around in a circle. What if you only get team members? You got the paddle on the right side, the right side, the right side. You just get team members and you go around in a circle. Here's the deal. To get from one side of the lake to the other side in your canoe, you've got to paddle on both sides. You've got to get customers, you've got to get team members, and you got to help those customers get their results, and you got to help the team members to get results and to get more customers. That's the name of our business. So this is why this promotion is just so unbelievably exciting. So as we get started with it, this best promotion ever, okay, you have to ask, well, what is the time frame that this promotion is? How does that work? What is the time frame? The time frame, everyone should write down. It started July 1st, and it ends January 31st, 2018. Now, why is that important to understand, okay? It's important to understand the time frame, because time frame is that you need to not only sponsor brand new people, and your team needs to sponsor brand new people, but it also gives the time frame of when things need to be completed by, okay? So I'm going to tell you some stuff tonight that, I mean, when you go to bed tonight, you're going to lay down, you're going to close your eyes, and you're going to have a hard time shutting your mind off, because you're going to start thinking about, oh, I could get this person started and I can help them, and they know these people and those people, and this will happen and that will happen. Oh my gosh, you start to really see in your mind how you can build our business. Our business is a networking business. We direct sell to our customers, but we are a networking business that has a multi-level compensation. When you start to realize that, I don't know, I get just so excited. So first of all, we know the time frame now. Now we have to ask ourselves, who is eligible? Who is eligible to participate in the promotion to get the rewards? Okay, that's very important to understand, right? So number one, write this down. Every distributor that is right now, if you're a distributor, you are able to participate in making the promotion happen. So you don't have to be a supervisor to go and do this business. You don't have to be a supervisor or a world team or that team or president's team in order to participate in making the promotion happen. But you need to write this down. If you've got someone that is a preferred member and they became a distributor, they are eligible to participate in doing the promotion. Okay? We're going to talk a little bit about the difference between who can actually do what part of the promotion, okay, and what they're eligible for. So really to understand this, we need to start with the very first part, which is the Distributor Action Promotion, the DAP. And of course, you know that in order to achieve that, we have this right now, the distributor needs to do 500 documented volume. That's about 5 to 7 customers, 3 months in a row. And normally with this promotion, the person that achieves that, which can be any distributor, right? That is any new distributor, somebody that converts over from CPM can go and I'm going to tell you how it all works. But when someone completes the DAP, the reward that they get is either a gym bag with a water bottle and a towel, or they can choose a blender, or they can choose a $75 reward. Now, that is what we have had. That is the promotion we have had. Now we're going to step it up a notch where the person that sponsors this individual that does the DAP, now they can get a reward. So let's just talk about, first of all, who can be doing, well, it's kind of confusing for how I'm trying to explain it, but I'm going to try my best. Okay, so when you go and you sponsor new first-line distributors, okay, and when I say new, these distributors need to be sponsored July 1st through January 31st. So these brand new distributors, these are the people that you want to get to the DAP, okay? And I had somebody ask me, well, what if they were a preferred member? What if I had a person that was a preferred member and they converted to distributor? Could I work with them and get them to DAP? And would that person count? And I said, yes, that person will count. What if I had someone that was a charter preferred member or someone that was a win back and they converted to distributor? Would they count to be considered a new first line here for the July 1st? Okay, would they count to do the DAP? And the answer to that is no. And the reason is because charter preferred members and the win back, their application date that they actually became a distributor is prior to July 1st. But a preferred member came in as a preferred member, and now they become a distributor. Their application date will be a July date or on forward. So I hope that makes sense. But here's the thing, though. Let's say I had a charter preferred member that wanted to become a distributor, and they converted over. Now, they can't be my DAP, but guess what they can do? They can go work the business, and they can get DAP. They can get people. They can sponsor people as a distributor. They can sponsor people, help them win the DAP awards, and then they're going to get the reward that I'm going to talk to you about next. So this is like, for me, this is like so unbelievably exciting. So what do I need to do? I need to sponsor first-line distributors, brand new ones. But how many should I sponsor? I'm going to tell you right now, you need to sponsor lots. Lots. How many is lots? It's a lot, a whole lot. Why do you need to sponsor lots of new first-line distributors? Because you need to have at least 2 of them, and everybody works on their own time frame. I mean, some people are fast out of the gate and some are a little slow, but it doesn't matter if we're all working towards the same goal. You need to have at least 2 of these people that you sponsor first line to achieve that. When they achieve that, they're going to get their reward, right? But when you, the sponsor, have 2 new first lines that achieve DAP, here's what you get. You get reward number 1. And that is the vacation getaway weekend. It is going to be unbelievable at a Starwood property you're going to have a gift card of about $400 done towards a Starwood property, which that's like Marriott, JW Marriott, that's the Sheraton, that's the Ritz-Carlton. You're going to find one of those hotels that's nearby and have a getaway weekend. Maybe you and someone special, or maybe you and your other team members. There's lots of ways to start thinking about this, but this is reward number one. Now, it's hard to imagine, but it does get better. It is absolutely ridiculous because there is another reward. There is reward number two. And how do you get reward number two? You need to have at least 2 front lines that have achieved DAP that also advance to supervisor. Now, it might be the same 2 people that you got started, or it might be, because I told you to sponsor what, it might be 2 other people, but they advance to supervisor. Now, here's what happens. I can't even believe it. Not only will you get the getaway vacation, but you get a bonus cash gift card worth $400. Now, I mean, I'm just like, you got to be kidding me. This is insane. So I was like, okay, this is just the most amazing. This is the best promotion ever. This is so insane. I love this. So you have to do the first part first to get reward number one. Then you do reward number 2 after that. And then once you've completed that, you are now eligible, believe it or not, an additional bonus kicker. And what that is if you get 2 more front lines that achieve DAP, you get an additional, on top of the vacation weekend, on top of the $400 gift card, you get an additional $400 gift card. Now, I'm just like, wow, that is so amazing. I mean, this is so exciting. Now, for me, what I started thinking about, I mean, I was just beyond words with all of this. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm thinking of people I know. I'm thinking of all these things. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to get this person. I'm going to get that person, and we're going to help them get their clients. And, the thing that's amazing is by the time, there's a lot of different ways, as we know, to get to the supervisor position, talking about that. But, it's amazing because if you have somebody achieve DAP, they do the 500 documented volume, and they do that 3 months in a row. And that's about 5 to 7 customers, right? They're at 1,500 minimum, 1,500 documented volume right there. If they just keep going with those 5 to 7 customers, they're going to make it to the supervisor position. Or what if they do more than 5 to 7 customers? What if they keep getting each month another 5 to 7 customers? They're going to get there so fast, it's going to be crazy. So I'm so excited about the thing, but like I said, when I'm flying home, my mind, I just couldn't shut it off. I was on the airplane, and I just think of this and think of that. And when I got home, I couldn't even go to sleep. And the reason I couldn't go to sleep is because I started realizing, okay, if I get lots of new first lines here this month, and I get them going, I get them started, I get them working, I'm helping them get their customers, right? And then, you know what? They're DAP, they're distributors, and they're getting customers. You know what? Being a distributor, they should also have the paddle on the other side of the boat too. They should be sponsoring new first line distributors also. And so imagine, what if I had my 2 and each one of them got 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 new first line distributors that also became DAP? They would be eligible to start going for this promotion on top as well. So they don't have to wait, 3 months, 4 months, whatever, and become a supervisor or this, that, before they decide to start going for this promotion. You need to get your people in action today. You need to get your people understanding right now that we have a balanced business and that our business is dependent on to really go fast and to make things really take off. Our business is absolutely necessary to get clients, but also you can sponsor people into the business. So these new people that you get, that you sponsor, first line new, you need to encourage them to start building their team right then. And I'll tell you what, that is exactly what happened to me when I got started all the way back in 1983. Yes, I got lots of customers, but I also got lots of people started in the business. And that was the foundation, the very beginning, the foundation level of my whole business. And even to this day, I still have a lot of people that are involved from that very beginning. And I'll tell you what, it's absolutely incredible when you start thinking about it. We don't want to hold anyone back. We want to lift everyone up as fast as possible, and we want to help take them to where they want to be. And I'm just so excited because you could have just a whole brand new, network of business going in just a matter of months. So that's why I said at the very beginning of the call, it's 370 days till Houston, Texas Extravaganza 2018. And you got to think about it. If I can do this and I can get my new people started and I can help them right away, get new people started, and you've got a really good reason because of the time frame that everyone has to be qualified by. You have to have all the qualification done by January 31st. I'm telling you what, you could have a whole new group of people coming with you and coming with your organization to Houston, Texas. You've got plenty of time to make it happen, but don't wait. Don't be one of these people that says, it sounds so good, and I know Susan's very excited about it, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to sit and think about it, and I'm going to make sure I have the perfect plan so I can execute it perfectly and do all of these things. Listen, I'm just going to be honest with you. An imperfect plan that goes into action today is better than the perfect plan that you're going to put into action tomorrow. Everybody needs to be in 100% go mode, action right now, because there is no time like the present. And all you have to do is look around your town, your city, your state. You just have to look around and you can see the need that we have to have more distributors so that we can help more clients. And there's no way we can only, increase all of our clients on our own because you've only got two hands and one mouth. What you need is you need to duplicate yourself and get more hands and more people talking so that they can help more people. And I am just like, when I start thinking about the whole thing and the fact that my brand new person doesn't need to wait. Yes, I want them to be a DAP and I'm going to help them, but they don't need to wait not only to get their clients, they're going to do that right away, but they don't need to wait to start sponsoring first line right away. They need to do it right then. They don't need to wait because they can start going and qualifying for the best promotion ever on top of them getting their DAP reward. I mean, I'm just like, wow, this is crazy. So, Caesar, I don't know. I mean, I'm just like, my heart is beating so fast because I'm so very excited about all of this. And I just got to tell you, this is what Herbalife is about. Herbalife is about being able to do something really good that's going to help so many people. I'm so absolutely proud. I'm so honored to be a part of this business and certainly to be a part of the North America team, which is, by the way, I've got to tell you, the finest team in the entire world. Okay, we are on fire, and I am excited to be a part of this incredible movement where we are going to be able to lead and really show the excitement and the level of absolute massive business that we have and massive business that we are going to include and start to have on top of what we've already got. So for me, I'm just like, wow, this is an explosive time. We have the actual, we are going to be a part of history. And I am so very proud to be a part of this organization and to be affiliated with all of you. It is an absolute honor and a privilege. So I want to thank everybody for listening to me kind of go on tonight and whatnot. But you know what? If I have one thing to tell you, it's one last thing, and that is when we get off this phone, y'all just need to go to work. You just need to go to work. You know everything you need. Just put it into action. Don't wait for that perfect plan. Get after it now. Go to work. Help your fellow person. Help the people. Help the clients. And help the people that need to have a business opportunity to change things in their life as well. So I'm so excited. So I don't know. So I guess maybe we ought to open the call up and see if anybody else is excited about going to work. That's unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm just taken back. Caesar, I'm going to turn it over to you.
No, appreciate you, Susan. Absolutely fantastic job, and just so exciting. Such an exciting promotion for not just the U.S. into Puerto Rico, but with a special announcement that the level 1 reward is open to Jamaica, TNT, and Canada. Absolutely incredible news, and and definitely everybody's opportunity to get back to work, as Susan said. So, Susan, number 1 distributor in the world. One more time, thank you so much for joining us today. And Team Herbalife, have a fantastic night. We'll talk to you on the next call.
Thank you, guys. Good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, this does conclude today's conference call. You may now disconnect.